Everybody, how's it going? Chris Hernandez here, back with another one. In today's video, what I want to focus on specifically is I want to talk about the touch points regarding the innovation as an entrepreneur, right? I believe in order to be successful, you need to change a habit, you need to change a characteristics, or you need to add a quality to a routine, a part of your identity as an entrepreneur, as you progress, as you go along your business journey. So before I dive into that, if you don't know who I am, I run a digital ad agency. We specifically help Ecom brand owners roughly doing 5 to 10K a month. We help them scale using paid traffic. And I'll link down below in the description a link to my calendar. If you're struggling Ecom brand owner and you want some help, you can book a call with me and talk directly to me. If it's a good fit, I'll make you an offer on the call. For whatever reason, right? It doesn't work out right. Maybe you don't have the upfront investment. I will link down below a link to my dedicated Facebook group. It's free community of like-minded ecom brand owners trying to scale to 6 figures per month with their ecom store. And in that group, I release weekly training videos. So if you want to stay in touch, stay in contact, that group is a great source. And if you have any questions, right, I'll be able to answer that. So let's get started here. When it comes to transcending, improving, and evolving as an entrepreneur, right? I think a couple things just reflecting on my journey, couple pillars that you need that I've significantly improved on and what I've noticed since I got started a while back. So I think one of the main things that really I had to improve on and really worked on was sales, and not sales in a way that is pressuring the consumer to buy, right? For me, I was always confident once I had handled like 10 to 20 sales calls, right? I had the script under my belt, was able to ask, understood the frameworks, understood what questions to ask, when to ask them, right? And when to really go in depth. And really the biggest thing that I struggled with was just objection handling, right? Not really pressing the issue and not really focusing on chipping away the prospect's objections, because most of the time, and a client has an objection, is just a limiting belief. And the reason why ultimately they come to you is, or have a call and book a call with you specifically, is for your expertise. So they took time out of their day to speak with you to possibly find a solution for all their problems, right? So with that being said, when a prospect gives you objections, usually it's just some sort of limiting belief or something that they're confused about. And if you're able to just single-handedly center that focus on one specific issue, and you're able to lock in and like pinpoint that exactly, and you're able to walk through and break through that barrier, well, the objection is no longer there, and really all that's left is just giving your offer and then closing the deal. So for me on the sales side, really just handling objections, learning how to progress and address certain situations while also tapping into emotion, right? One of the biggest things as well that stuck out to me, and looking back on my previous sales calls, what really improved was just my tone and energy on the sales call. I remember when I got started, I was somewhat nervous. I remember going to sales calls nervous, right? Because just being that it took me a while to get this prospect on a call, I need to close these deals, right? Nothing's happening. And when I really just got out of my own head, focused on what needed to be done, focused on what really moves the needle for my business specifically, that's where I started to handle a sales call just like a normal sales call. Once I was able to close like 2 deals, once I had 2 deals under my belt, the sales side for me became so much easier. And it's almost like a feedback loop. As I was able to close one, I was able to close another, and so more as I felt confidence, as I felt the confidence in myself began to grow, I started to progress. Right now, I started focusing on, all right, I was able to tap into, now I've been improving sales. The next area of focus that I'm specifically working on is getting more meetings booked on my calendar, right? And so a couple things I've been doing, right, is posting a lot of content, as well as I've created my own Facebook group. So I'm really handling the organic side for my business as far as prospecting, having conversations. That's an area of focus I'm looking to improve on right now. And I think when I lock this in, this is going to put me at the areas I'll have like all the pillars I need to get to 10K. So I'm a well on track, right? And more so just prospecting, right? Making posts every single day in a different group, in a different Facebook ecom group, right? Sending out friend requests, commenting under people's posts who have questions, right? Doing the tedious day-to-day actions is something that I've been focusing on and really locking in on. And with that being said, thirdly, the third pillar, I'd say advice just for people getting started, right? You may not be too familiar with Facebook. As you begin to make those posts, your knowledge for Facebook ads begins to grow. The way you explain Facebook ads begins to grow. And as your knowledge progresses, you're able to, it like all connects. All of this is like a triangle that just all connects and just flows, right? Once you have the knowledge of actual Facebook ads, then you're able to explain it better on a sales call, right? For any, let's say a client has questions, or you're able to put a vision inside the prospect's head on the sales call, and you're able to explain it because you know the knowledge, you have the knowledge behind the Facebook ads, right? And then that ties into when you make posts, you're able to make better posts that stand out because now you're developing a knowledge and skill, and you're explaining what specifically you did to get certain results, right? Let's say you bring on a client, you have those case study results, and you're able to share step by step how you're able to generate those results by simply breaking down the frameworks, the step by step pillars, and exactly what did you test specifically, what creatives did you run, what was your overall total process. So these like sort of three pillars are feedback loops, and really once you conquer these three, the sky's the limit for your agency. That's where you're able to go to 10K, you're able to go 20, 30, 40K, right? All of these just simple frameworks. So with that being said, it's all of these tie together, right? And when you're able to have and develop all these skills at the same time, right? Because as you're progressing, as you get education, as you get taught, as you go through numerous sales calls, right? There's gonna be evolution in your journey as far as like entrepreneurship. Same thing I want to tie into like on business to going to the gym. Same for me personally. I've been going to the gym as well for a while now, for a couple months, and I'm seeing results. So when you go to the gym, your first month, you're gonna see some major improvements, right? You're gonna see some, you're gonna feel sore. You're gonna see that when you haven't worked out, you're starting to see some muscle gain month 2, right? You're gonna see some progress month 3, and then you zone out. Year 1, you're gonna see a lot of progress because it's your first year in fitness. Year 2, you're gonna see a lot of progress, right? It may not be as dramatic as your first year, but definitely muscles are gonna get more defined and tone leaner as you like working. If you work out 6 days out of the week, and if you're doing like a push pull split, so push pull leg split, as I should say. Same thing ties into business, right? So and then as your fitness journey goes into like the year 3, you're hardly gonna see any dramatic changes, right? You're just going to the gym for maintenance, unless you're bulking or you're trying to do something to your body. But same thing applies to business. So the first year, you're gonna see a dramatic, if you're getting educated from the right mentor, you're gonna see dramatic change in your skills as an entrepreneur in the first year. Year 2 as well, right? As you build your empire, as you're beginning to scale, you're gonna develop. Year 3, the same thing applies from business, right? As you progress, as you get go up the ladder, right, as far as wealth and net worth for your business, ultimately you're going to see less dramatic changes, you're going to see more complex problems, but ultimately the fundamentals are still going to be the same regardless. So with that being said, it's super important to develop as an entrepreneur, right? To stay the course, stay consistent, be disciplined, because that's ultimately how you're going to grow and get better day to day and year to year as you go along your entrepreneur journey. So with that being said, that's really all I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to cover a specific topic, just comment that down below. I can shoot a video on it as well. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.